Did it? They have like a tracker. Hello.
You guys go on the right-hand door.
Okay.
You get a few steps in, there's going to be countertop to your left, and I'll get your admissions there.
Okay.
Are we paying together separately, and then on cash or card?
Together and on card.
Awesome.
Yeah. Wow. That's cool.
Right here.
Wow. What if I get boat sickness? It could happen.
All right, welcome aboard the Fremont Avenue. Thank you guys for coming out. Good supports for the weather, appreciate it. We're going to start our tour along the
So hard to
southern shore of the lake here. There's some fascinating antique boats to look at. So if you look up ahead on the right, we have this large white vessel up here called the Virginia 5. This is the last of about 60 Mosquito Fleet boats. These were small passenger ships that used to run long-haul runs like Seattle to Olympia, Bellingham to Seattle, Cross Sound. This was in the 1880 to 1930 time period, carrying passengers, freight, and livestock, if you can imagine being on a boatload of sheep. Things around here. Then we have the Center for Wooden Boats, great activities. They'll teach you how to row, sail, sand, and paint. I'm going to put some music up. This is a good time if you'd like to check into the galley. First Mate Erica's in the galley now. They've got hot drinks, coffee, cocoa, chai tea, soft drinks, ice cream bars, and a world famous chocolate root beer float, strawberry cream float, and dreamsicle float. It's an ice cream cruise. Galley's open. Enjoy. They're all floating on huge cedar logs. And for the most part, these are the same logs that were stolen over 100 years ago. Now, I've grown up here. I remember 60 years ago as a young teenager, I had an 8-foot sailboat. Used to sail in and out of these rows of houseboats. Back then, these things were still nothing but shacks.
Wow.
Over the years, I watched them grow and mature. They become more colorful, more artistic, and bigger. But they keep building and rebuilding on the same stolen logs. Many of them now are starting to get a little out of trim, out of balance. They're leaning a bit to the left or right. I've done a very careful survey on this. Turns out, over here on the eastern shore of Lake Union, more of them lean to the left than to the right. And don't worry about it, I'm pretty sure it's just a political statement. After all, we are on the far, far left coast, you know. Now we're going to have a little action ahead of us, so why don't you folks all come up ahead here by the cabin, come up front so that you can see things straight ahead the way I'm looking at them and talking about it here. So come on up, come on up. So we've got Irish Salmon House up here, famous for their fish and chips and all their smoked salmon. And it's a drive-in restaurant. You come by car or boat, but you have to be able to parallel park your boat. Kind of fun to watch sometimes. Good stuff here. Probably find your captain here a couple times a month. miles south to Pioneer Square, and that would light the gas street lamps and gas stoves. Very messy, very smelly process. One of the byproducts was coal tar, and the other was sulfur. So this whole area smelled like rotten eggs around here. But 1880, who cared? Queen Anne and Capitol Hill weren't quite suburbs yet. In the
Attitude. Attitude. Got it on camera, Brucey.